Hey, I think flashlights are inconvenient. You have to drop what's in your hand, pick up a flashlight, and point it where you need it to go. Doesn't that just sound like such a hassle? So how does one solve this problem, you may ask? Well, I decided to invent something that I like to call the flashlight glasses. And they're about as complicated as they sound and only a lot harder for me to make. Behind the genius design of the flashlight glasses is basically just a button, a battery, and an LED, all put into a cardboard case that I hot glued together. Production quality aside, I connected the positive end of the battery to the matching one on the LED. Then I put a button in the middle of the negative one, and that's a circuit that won't impress a single technician. For any of this to work, you have to solder the wires together, so that's what I did. Badly. I am not good at soldering, but I'm good enough to make an LED work. Most of this isn't going to be in the video, but I am just recording this so that I can cure my crippling loneliness. I think this is great. And it fell off. Amazing! Just as a quick comparison, this is how much an actual light lights up the room. You know, it's pretty good. But then we've got my shit contraption, which you can barely see because it's, you know, dark. And this is how much the light glasses light up the room. A bit less. I think I'm just going to continue to use this light in the future, but I can definitely frame that to look good for the light glasses somehow. Yeah. You want to buy them? Also, something that I forgot to mention is that this tape right here, that's necessary. That's no aesthetic. It's because I dropped them once and I got them from the trash. So this is take 3, I guess. I've tried recording this 2 times. It's worked every time, but I'm gonna do the test again. Power off the light. It's actually kind of bright in this room because I have a window over there, but it's gonna be fine. See, I know it works, I just don't have a button for it, but here we go. Test number fucking 3. Whoa, it works! What a surprise! And it's bright as hell. It's not actually this bright in real life, it's just, it shows up like that on camera. I think I can fix that, but I'm not going to. The past 2 times I tried to record this, well, my phone died, first of all. So this is all you get. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's an LED, what can I say? As for the comfortability of it, it kind of sucks to have on. You see wires in front of you, you can see pretty well with the big light on it. Is it practical? Hell no. Not even close, but working on that. By the way, the switch I got for it is not really the switch I wanted. I wanted one that could turn on or off. This one actually has 2 sides that it can go to, and this side is the one that turns it on. Reason for that is that the whole store I went to ran out of on and off switches. Love when that happens. Also, I just want to mention that the box I made for it was really annoying to make. I didn't get any footage of it because it was late at night, but it's really just a shoebox that I took apart and hot glued together. That's basically it, but I am not good at hot gluing, like, at all. It also didn't help that I broke my scissors whilst making the box. They're really cheap child scissors. I actually have them right down here. This isn't gonna cut anything anymore, so hope that didn't stab anything. Also, quick final thing I want to mention before moving on to the final test or whatever I'm gonna do is that I added these bits of tape to the wire so it doesn't get tangled up as much. But yeah, that's basically it. It reaches your pocket. You can't really tilt your head up whilst it's in your pocket, which is a bit of a design flaw, I guess. But with that said, final test or something. Alright, this is the final test of the flashlight glasses, I guess. I already know what it looks like since I've already tried it, just without the button. But here we go. Whoa, it lights up the place. What a surprise! As I said before, it's practically like the iPhone light, just maybe a bit brighter if I want to give myself some credit. It's practically the same. Yeah, you can use it as a pretty decent flashlight and it always points out where you're looking at. So, that's convenient. Yeah, that's practically it. You might be asking, why wouldn't you just use the iPhone light? And checkmate, asshole, you have to hold that with your hand. This is convenient as hell. I mean, what do you want me to say? I've created the perfect invention. I I mean, if it were up to me, I'd say that this is probably the most inventive way of lighting places up since fire. I think this is the part of the video where a good YouTuber would say, thanks for watching or something. I kinda just made this channel to post my invention type ideas. I have a couple bigger projects planned, but if you have any of your own ideas, then you can probably leave those in the comments or something. By the way, don't expect these videos to come out that fast. Bigger projects are definitely gonna take a bit more time. But if you want to wait a year for a video, then stick around, subscribe, I guess. I have a Twitter that you can follow. I don't post that often, and when I do, it's usually pretty garbage. But you can follow it, and I guess I'll post updates or something, or just previously mentioned garbage. I think it's pretty cringe when YouTubers end videos by saying goodbye, so I'm not gonna do that.